Coming in hot. All right now.
That's right. New news, Trav. We won Podcast of the Year!
Get the fuck out of here.
We did it!
We won Podcast of the Year? Oh, nice.
We are actually, right now, we're talking to the entire iHeart Podcast Awards audience right now. According to iHeart Podcast Awards, we did.
People actually listen to this.
The people that voted for this award did.
But we are honored. We are honored to accept this award. Podcast of the Year is it's big.
All of the 92%ers out there, a.k.a. Swifties, who voted for us to win this award. To receive an award like this is beyond humbling, and it is beyond rewarding when we get to find out that it resonates with so many people out there. Listen, we absolutely love making this podcast each and every week.
And you guys make this show what it is. We truly appreciate you guys. To the 92%ers, thank you guys as well. And to our production team and crew, we can't not thank Wave. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Hey, gossip lovers, buckle up because we've got a whirlwind of scandalous scoops coming your way. First up, the Kelce brothers are about to cash in big time on a podcast deal. Travis and Jason Kelce are close to a jaw-dropping $100 million payday for their hit show, New Heights. But that's not all. The Kelces are also stirring the pot with their beer brand, Garage Beer. They've cheekily mocked an Ohio metal band's logo, blending rock and roll with football humor in a way only the Kelce brothers can. Meanwhile, the Paris Olympics have sparked outrage with a drag show parody of The Last Supper, leaving Christian critics up in arms. The performance has been called everything from blasphemous to sacrilegious, making waves across social media. Don't miss out on Jason Kelce's fashion parade in Paris. From barrettes to American flag shirts, he's turning every outing into a style statement. Last but not least, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour continues to dazzle with surprise songs that keep fans guessing and craving more. Stay tuned for all the juicy details and more sizzling gossip. Podcast payday, Oh, the Kelce brothers are about to hit the jackpot. Word on the street is that Travis and Jason Kelce are close to sealing a jaw-dropping $100 million deal for their wildly popular podcast, New Heights. Yep, you heard that right. $100 million. Insiders say Amazon's Wondery is in hot pursuit of their podcast, making this deal the talk of the town. But wait, it gets juicier. The buzz around New Heights has skyrocketed thanks to Travis's headline-grabbing romance with Taylor Swift. Remember when Travis talked about trying to shoot his shot with Taylor on the podcast? That move sent Swifties into a frenzy and boosted their streaming numbers to stratospheric levels. Every time Travis and Taylor make news, New Heights reaps the benefits. And let's not forget, they're not the only ones cashing in. Alex Cooper is eyeing her own $100 million deal with Sirius for her Call Her Daddy podcast, while Trevor Noah is in talks with Spotify for his What Now? Season 2. Even Joe Rogan's $250 million Spotify deal is still legendary. The Kelces have been riding this podcast wave since 2022, trying it all from remote chats to live shows in London. With Jason prepping for a gig as an ESPN analyst and Travis juggling Chiefs duties and new TV roles, this podcast deal is the cherry on top of their already fabulous careers. Keep your eyes peeled. These Kelce brothers are about to make some serious bank.
Speaking of the career, has that allowed you guys to, because it's not just sports.
We know that, a lot of the guys tune in and when they turn in are diehard football fans and they want that content. Absolutely, yeah. I think, we want to be careful to really stay loyal to the people that have tuned in from day one. And
right. What we're going to talk about next, you got to listen to your viewers and you have to listen to the comments and your demographic and to see,
but now it's really expanded and it's been fun for me. The demographic shift, we've been kind of a lifestyle because we just talk about our lives, has given reasons for girls to get involved in a sport. In some ways, the show and everything that's transpired over the past year, and our show gets to be another place where those worlds collide, which is awesome.
Right? Yeah. And with that being said, we do have a lot of new football fans coming in, so necessarily dumb it down or make it more simple so that everybody can follow along and still enjoy the show.
Talk about mixing business with rock and roll humor. Jason and Travis Kelce, the dynamic football duo and Taylor's famous BU, are making waves with their Columbus-based beer company, Garage Beer. But they're not just brewing up a storm, they're also stirring up some cheeky fun. So, what's the scoop? The Kelce brothers have taken a playful jab at Ohio metal band Sangwizigabog, and it's as hilarious as it sounds. The band's logo, known for its gnarly and grim design, has been given a light-hearted makeover by Garage Beer. The Kelce version, dripping with tongue-in-cheek humor, is a far cry from the band's usual dark and gritty imagery. This cheeky stunt is all about marketing and having a good laugh. It's not every day you see NFL stars using their beer brand to poke fun at a local metal band, especially one known for its over-the-top aesthetics. But hey, when you're Travis and Jason Kelce, why not blend a little humor with your hops? With their company gaining traction and their antics making headlines, the Kelce brothers are proving they're not just sports icons, they're masters of playful publicity. So next time you crack open a cold one from Garage Beer, remember it's not just about the brew. It's also about the laws, asterisk, asterisk, drag show drama, asterisk, asterisk. The Paris Olympics opening ceremony has stirred up major controversy with its drag show parody of Leonardo da Vinci's iconic asterisk, Last Supper asterisk. The performance, featuring drag queens in flamboyant costumes, has ignited a firestorm of outrage, particularly from the Christian community. In this eyebrow-raising act, performers in over-the-top costumes took center stage, mimicking the famous depiction of Jesus and his apostles.
Firstly, they're not sorry. This was signed off on. This is everything wholly about Christianity, and we say absolutely nothing about it and say, oh, you cannot even complain. And to sit here and let France mock the country, mock your religion, make fun of every single thing you feel holy. This is the Last Supper. What are we doing wrong by saying that this is disgusting? This is not art.
One drag queen sported a large silver halo while another was painted blue with flowers, humorously parodying the meal. Social media exploded with criticism, calling the show a blasphemous attack on Christian symbols. Prominent figures and commentators have condemned the performance as a deliberate insult to Christians worldwide, labeling it everything from an abomination to a sacrilegious stunt. Critics argue that the Olympics, a global event meant to unite, instead used this moment to alienate millions of Christian viewers. The Paris Olympics organizers defended the show, claiming it was intended to highlight the absurdity of violence among humans. However, this justification has done little to calm the backlash.
Clearly, there was never an intention to show disrespect to any religious group. People have taken any offense. We are, of course, really sorry. Looking at the result of the polls that we shared, we believe that this ambition was achieved. If really intend to celebrate community tolerance, that was his word yesterday. And
the ceremony also included other provocative elements, such as a headless Marie Antoinette and controversial scenes, suggesting a physical encounter. French conservative Marion Maréchal stepped in to clarify that this portrayal does not represent the views of all French people, urging viewers to see it as a provocation by a left-wing minority. This controversy highlights how cultural and religious symbols can provoke strong reactions, especially on a global stage.
The 4-hour Olympic opening ceremony was one of the most watched in Olympic history, but it was also one of the most talked about. But it was a perceived tableau of Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper that drew the most attention and mixed reactions. Thomas Joly defended it, the artistic director of the opening ceremony, deflecting attention, saying it was more about the Greek god Dionysus, the god of festivities.
Even though Jason Kelce isn't playing at the Paris Olympics, he's still making headlines for his fashion. The retired NFL star has turned every appearance into a fashion show, with Paris as the perfect backdrop. Jason, who's been seen cheering alongside his wife Kylie, has clearly been inspired by the city's legendary style. On July 27, he wore a Navy Team USA t-shirt with a matching Garrett, which got social media buzzing. One tweet even joked about his outfits, comparing them to his infamous game day looks, including the memorable flip-flops and jeans combo. Jason didn't stop there. At the women's rugby matches on July 28, he wore a red, white, and blue Team USA shirt and was seen arm wrestling with rugby player Nicole Land and hanging out with Elon Amar. His Instagram posts added to his growing fashion fame. The next day, he kept it casual with a teal Paris 2024 shirt, a navy cap, and shorts for a relaxed look. Jason Kelce really made an impression at the Paris Olympics with his fashion choices. During the women's gymnastics team final on July 30, he wore a button-down shirt with the American flag and a tribute to rugby star Ilona March after days of stylish outfits. Kylie shared a funny video of an exhausted Jason, still wearing his Mar t-shirt and scrolling through his phone. The video's caption humorously noted their Olympic success and Jason's fashionable fatigue. Even though Jason isn't competing, he's definitely winning in the style department. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift's Eras Tour has been full of surprises. Since the tour started in March 2023, Taylor has amazed fans with unexpected songs and incredible performances. On a recent leg in 2024, she began her show in Tokyo with Holy Ground and Dear Reader, followed by Eyes Open and Electric Touch. In Melbourne, she wowed the audience with Red, You're Losing Me, and a mashup of her greatest hits. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour continues to surprise fans with unique setlists and unexpected performances. In Sydney, she featured a mashup of Come Back, Be Here, and Daylight, along with Teardrops on My Guitar, and a surprise performance of White Horse with Sabrina Carpenter. In Paris, she performed Paris and LL, and mixed Is It Over Now with Out of the Woods. Stockholm saw mashups of I Think He Knows with Gorgeous and Say Don't Go with Welcome to New York and Clean. Lisbon and Madrid also had exciting mashups like Come Back, Be Here with The Way I Love You and Sparks Fly with I Can Fix You. In the U.S., Taylor's surprises began strong in Glendale, Arizona with Mirrorball and Tim McGraw, and continued with State of Grace and This Is Me Trying in Las Vegas. Each show is a fresh and thrilling experience, and fans are eagerly awaiting songs from her albums Asterisk, Reputation Asterisk, and Asterisk Lover Asterisk. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.